Are you excited? I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously need an accountability partner. This is just a lonely business, right? I am trying to list everything that is in this barn by the end of the year. But I figured today, if you guys are interested in anything that's in my listed inventory, I'm going to put it on flash sale. Let's see what happens. I have things categorized by, let's see what I have listed. I have some artwork. I have books. I have dolls. Oh my God, I have dolls. I have vintage greeting cards. I have figurines. I have glass. Hi, Pink Panty. Hi, Sherry. How are you, honey? My Noelle. There's my Noelle. I love her. Even if you can't stay. Even if you're just popping in. Look at there's Sherry saying hi to Noelle. Sherry's coming to visit me, Noelle. She's coming to town, which is something I need to bring up, you guys. Do you know that if you click on the wallet and you go to shipping, that there are lots of sellers that have local pickup turned on? So if you are anywhere near New York, let me change the phrasing, because New York is the size of Texas, right? But still, local pickup is a thing. Day Trip Julie! Girl, I miss you. I love watching your crafty stuff. I can't wait to be crafty. I have got to get everything listed by the end of the year. I have to. Everything needs to be listed by the end of the year so I can be crafty. So I can be just Jan, not Antiques from Karen. For anybody that's new to me, my brand name is Antiques from Karen because everything is inherited. Oh, I actually remembered to post it. I posted it to my Facebook. I posted it to my Instagram. And this is streaming right now on my Facebook page. And it's streaming on my YouTube channel. Aw, I appreciate you, Julie. I want to play crafty stuff. I know. And Noelle did one of her cool reels. She's so good at those. She's so good at those reels. But you guys, I'm uber loaded. Uber loaded. So take a look. Take a look at what's listed. If you want a deal today, if you want to pick like 10 things, I'll get a box right now and we'll box it all up. We'll make the shipping as cheap as I can possibly afford because I am not a big seller. But man, all this preloading stuff, it's just like being, in the old days when I was just selling on eBay. You got to list. You got to list everything. You got to weigh everything. You got to measure everything. You got to research everything. And I want to do that. I want it all listed by December 31st. If I were to go and count every item in the barn, I have no idea. I know. I need you to tell me that every day. I need a dose of Noelle every day. I need it. A small dose of Noel. I said small. I said small. But yeah, there is tons of stuff loaded, you guys. Make offers. I wish I knew how to put everything on flash sale with one button. I don't think that that's possible. So I guess I could just start, let's see, pin item. Let's see. Anyway, I was telling you, there's crafty stuff, there's books, there's dolls. Even have stuff in the flea market trailer, but I haven't gone to set up at the flea market. But I need to list. Let's see, let's get that pinned. What else we got? Look at this one. Look at this. Noelle knows what those books are. She sure does. She knows what those books are. All those keywords I learned from Farm Girl Scavenger Noelle. Every single one. And I'm going to run a flash sale on it. Because why not? Let's see. Let's do... Yeah, I have a book problem too. I should probably check the shipping profile on that. Who cares? Flash sale. Noelle! What are you doing, girl? I appreciate you. I've never done a flash sale show before. Hello, Miss Jenna. Jennifer and Bernie. Yes. Vintage treasures. You guys follow my mods. Anybody you see with mod after their name, they are my friends, and they are great sellers, 5-star sellers. Let's see, what about this one? Run as flash sale. I wonder if it's easier on the phone than the computer. There's an awful lot of clicking here. Let me see. If it's easier on the phone. Anything you guys want to see that's listed, just shout it out. Run as flash sale. Start. There we go. Let me do the ones that people have bookmarked. You guys, I have a 20 by 60 barn full of stuff. So if you're interested in a certain genre of stuff, tell me, because it gives me focus. Ooh, this one's a nice one. People have this one bookmarked. Run as flash sale. Yeah, whatnot. I need a button to do this en masse. Let's see. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. I have a lot of hardware. I don't have a lot of hardware listed, but I have a lot of hardware here. Let's see what happens. Flash sale. That one's pretty cool. Oh. Well, why not? Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. This one's pretty daring, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ba-bam. That's a steal. That's an absolute steal. And I'm just this little itty bitty seller, guys, with really cool stuff. So I don't get a lot of eyes on this. Oh, here's another one. This one's got bookmarks. There's dolls, there's glass, there's pottery, there's books, and there is a very large barn. And it's just a matter of having to research every little thing, clean it up. Oh, look at that. $3. $3.75. That's a steal. Let's see what else we got here. Take a look at the shop, you guys. There is tons of stuff loaded. Because that's my thing. I like to preload. But I have probably 10,000 items that need to be preloaded. So if I sell some items, that would help me. 25% off. That one's beautiful. If you're looking for anything in particular, I can go hunt in the barn while these sales are loading. You could make the offers. Let's see. Run as flash sale. I'm trying to put them on like 2 hours. I don't know what that means. I've never done this before. I usually sell in the vintage decor category, and I do auctions like everybody else. But I thought, you know what? There is an enormous amount of work that I've already put in. Let's see here. Ooh, this one's really pretty. She's classy. She's a classy girl. So, Julie, what have you been up to, girl? Star Trek paperback books. Let me go look. I think I do. Oh, wait a minute. I saw an offer come in. Oh, pretty, pretty. I don't even know what the offer is for, but I'm just going to accept it. Oh, it's Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry. All right. Star Trek paperback books. I'm on it. I'm going to look. You know what? I could take you with me. No, I'll bang it around. Hang on. I know right where they are. Maybe I don't have Star Trek. Maybe I just have Star Wars. I love random requests. So these are Star Wars hardcover books. Not even remotely close to what you asked. But I have them. Can you flash me a ticket to New York? Girl, I wish. I wish. But I know how hard you work, and I know that taking time off is not, it's not good for your business. I get it. I'm going to write that down. Miss Julie. I'm going to add that to my little book here. And if you want, when I find them, because I know I have a stack of them. I miss you. Damn, I wish you lived here. All right. We're going to do Day Trip. I just call her Day Trip Julie, so I don't know what her actual name is. Day Trip Vintage Co. There's Miss Maggie. Miss Maggie, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, there you go. Noelle's got them. Star Trek paperback. No, I know her. I don't know what her whatnot name is. I don't even know what her YouTube name is because I just call her Day Trip Julie. Julie, you should just change your name to Day Trip Julie. Star Trek paperback books. I have another request over here that somebody asked me. Let me add that to my list, but unfortunately I did not write down the person's name. Good job, Jan. I'm Jan, by the way. Somebody asked me for Thomas the Train. Oh, this was during a toy show. Motorcycle. Oh, I haven't seen those girls in forever. I don't know if they do Whatnot. Do they do Whatnot? Hello, Miss Zebby. Let's see, Harley Bear. Rugrats. Somebody asked me for. Dinosaurs 90s TV show. And you know, I just put up, hey Cindy. I gotta mod my seller friends here. Oh, you haven't seen her? I'm good. I'm trying something new. Usually I'm just running stuff. And then, you know, Cindy, us little itty bitty sellers, we get buried in stuff because we don't sell out. So I thought that maybe I would sit here and put everything in the bin. Put everything in the buy it now, and if anybody was interested in stuff, I could make a big old bundle box. Or there's my friend Sharon. There's my girl Sharon. Sharon is a hardworking lady. She will sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Hey girl, with like 3 to 5 people in her show, and she will just But I am busting at the seams. I am. So you guys definitely follow each other. Take a look in the Buy It Now. There is many hundreds of things. It's definitely easier to start those flash sales on the mobile app though. Look at you with the fancy rainbow words. You can't see that on the computer. Let's see what else. I'm picking the things that have bookmarks. Anything WWE. I think that I do. I don't think that there is any listed currently, but I think that there's WWE stuff. Corbin 636. Hey, Preston. How are you? I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys come back and visit again. We can go do something cool in New York. Preston is GP Morgan 62. And he is Wheezy's Whatnots hubby. WWE. Gotta write that down. I've never done one of these. Oh, what are you making? I know you're making something good. Preston loves to cook. I've never done one of these sitting sales. I'm also looking for a vintage typing book and a vintage sewing book for journal making. I definitely have both. Jan, do you still have brass picture easels? I do. I have several brass picture easels. Yes, the WWE stuff is not listed, but I have it here on my list that you asked for it. And I have a 20 by 60 barn. So, and it's all inherited stuff. I have it loosely sorted by like toys, records, artwork, pottery, glass, stuff like that. And I do remember seeing some WWE things. I think they're like the taller figures, the wrestling figures. So the brass easels, I'm doing a frame something. I would have to go live again. Or I could just load them in my Buy It Now. Chopped steak, mashed potatoes, corn on the... Oh my God, Preston, you're such a catch. Total catch. So I could list them in my Buy It Now, Corbin, and send you a message. Oh, that is not a bother. I need focus. Did you see my poll? Get into my poll. Do you need an accountability partner? I need an accountability partner. For sure. For sure. So giving me requests and stuff like that, then I have a list. And the checklist gives me something to do. Hi, Preston. I will do that, Corbin. Message. Oh my God, right, Noelle? I wish. I wish I was as entertaining in my head as you can be by yourself. All right, you guys, pick something. Thank you, Corbin. Make sure I'm following you. Ooh. Look at you. He's got a show on Monday. That gives me a deadline. I need to get those to you so that you have them for your show. Sell what you love. That much I have learned. Let me put this down. Show on Monday at 11 p.m. I am in REM sleep by 11 p.m. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. But I will get you a bookmark on there. I'll be your first bookmark. Oh, I know. Your first bookmark ever? Corbin, we're gonna be besties. I don't like wrestling though. But I'll see you tomorrow, Jen. But I will sell you all of my wrestling stuff so that you can enjoy selling it. And when I say all of, that sounds like so like it's not that impressive. There's a couple. It's not, you didn't hit the jackpot wandering in here and gonna find, totes and totes of wrestling crap that's hidden in the barn. There's a few pieces. But that gives me focus. And who knows? Maybe when I find the tote full of wrestling crap, it's just sweet. Maybe it'll inspire me to list everything else that's in that tote, right? I'm going to tell everybody my new friend Corbin loves WWE. Guys, if you love WWE, Corbin, it looks like, might be having his or her first show on Monday at 11 p.m. Okay, flash sales. Third show, Corbin, you're a noob. You're a noob. That's amazing. You did a little one? You got to book them out, man. Book out a whole bunch of them. Just book them all out. In order to grow on this platform, you have to have shows for people to bookmark. Even if you don't have anything loaded, they can all sit there without any items loaded whatsoever. Just put the date, you can move it around, do whatever, but go to your profile right now and put like 10 more shows out there. Just do it. Just jump in. Oh, and you know what else? Whatnot sellers. At Whatnot sellers. There they are. Exactly. Follow them. Whatnot sellers, they are doing shows every single day this month with all of the tips and tricks for brand new sellers. I would love to sit here and tell you that, I'm like this brand new whatever. I'm not. I've been on this platform and other platforms for a really long time. I don't know about seasoned. Seasoned is a little, but I struggle with procrastination. I struggle with motivation, but I give really good advice. I can tell you how to do everything right, but do as I say, not as I do. Because I've never done this before. I've never sat here and just talked to myself with everything in my buy it now. I don't know if it works. It might work. Who knows? Aw, thanks for visiting. I do sit and talk to myself. I was an only child, and I was a theater kid. So I'm funny, damn it. I really am. I see Miss Amy. Lucy's in the house. I'm going to make you buy them all. I'm going to make a really good deal for you. Lucy dog, she does have a twirly tail. Her twirly tail is so cute. Hi, Amy. You got summoned, didn't you? Noelle summoned you. I've never done this kind of show before. I've never just sat here talking while people browse my bin. I will, Corbin, and good luck on your show on Monday night at 11 p.m. while I'm sleeping. And go book more shows. Go schedule them out because you need bookmarks. What do you mean it doesn't notify you? That you have to do your phone. Your notifications have to be set. All right. Oh, and you know what? There's people that I have seen commenting on my YouTube stream because this multicasts. So while this is streaming, this goes to my YouTube channel and it goes to my Facebook. And I've seen Jose comment, hello, Jose. I've seen Warren Hart say hello, Warren, and Marie out in Washington. Hello, Marie. I miss you guys, but this platform really, it works for me. I don't have to do any invoicing. I don't have to do all the things. Hello, Miss Kelly. Kelly is a wonderful seller, you guys. Fun fact, I am crazy addicted to miniatures right now. I'm spending too much money on miniatures. But if you really love quality and unique miniatures, go check out Miss Kelly. She is Nana K004 _ Nana's Treasures. Beautiful stuff. I'm trying something different today. Jan is totally a freaking reseller. I am a reseller, damn it. I've never done a show like this before. So you guys popping in and out. I've never just sat and offered to put things on sale. But I want to. I want to do it. And if you pretty much everything has a number that's listed in there. So if you give me a whole bunch of numbers and you want me to like bundle them all together and I'll fit them in a box and I'll make you a deal. Oh, here's another one. See, that one's already pretty cheap. Whatnot, if you're paying attention, I need one button to put everything on sale. One button, one click. You give us this impulsive, easy way to spend our money by just swiping. You can, when we impulsively want to put all of our crap on sale, we should be able to do that. There are a lot of dolls, you guys. I have a lot of dolls that I need to list. I have a lot of stuff that I need to list. Let's see. Let me check out my poll. Let's see what's going on with my poll here. 10 votes on the poll so far. Oh. We're split. We're kind of split on the poll. So far, 60% yes. Let's be buds. Let's be accountability partners. 40% nope. I got this alone. I aspire to be that person. I aspire to have drive like my friend Noelle that just plows through all the time. Get her done. Let's see. Here's another one. You guys scroll through the buy it now. You guys, you gals, friends, whatnot people. Scroll through the buy it now. And let's make a deal. Run as flash sale. And I have a list. I have a list right here if you're looking for something. I have a lot of inventory in the barn that is not listed. But if I can go hunt for something for you and put it in my buy it now and give you a deal. Oh, this little cutie's got a whole bunch of bookmarks. Flash sale. Ooh, look at this one. Rainbow High. She's got bookmarks. Let's see. Oh, here's a Disney one. There's a bunch of Disney stuff in there. Did you guys know that you can actually search the products while somebody's live? Search for keywords and such. Ooh, this one's got a lot of bookmarks. Run as flash sale. Flash sale, flash sale. Everything's on sale. If you want a whole box of stuff, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. This one's got bookmarks. And we'll make a box. We'll take down all the listings and we'll box it all up. December 31st of this year, everything needs to be listed. And you know, it's funny because I booked this show yesterday and I sold 3 things out of my buy it now since I booked it. I mean, before I went live, I was like, yay. Ooh, she's a pretty one. This one's a pretty one. There's all kinds of stuff, you guys. There's glass. There's pottery. There's books. There's toys. There's artwork. There's kitchen stuff. There's wood stuff. There's linens. There's vintage clothes. There's tons of jewelry, which I still haven't touched. Costume jewelry. Not fancy, expensive stuff. A couple fancy, expensive things. Ooh. This one's got lots of bookmarks. Flash sale. Ta-da. This one's got bookmarks. Flash sale. Have you guys ever done a show like this before? Where you're just not running auctions and you're just. No, you've never done it before? Me neither. But I figured I'd try it, you know? There's another one. Grandma Jam, that's me. I'm Grandma Jam. Oh, these little cuties. You guys can send offers too. You don't have to wait for me to hit the flash sale button. This one. I have never even seen a show like this before. But figure we'll try it. Why not? No. No, you haven't missed anything. There if you just go into the shop button down there or wherever it is, I don't know where I'm pointing at. And then look in the buy it now, you can see everything in there. But I'm willing to make deals today. If you're a reseller and you want a whole bunch of stuff, pick a whole bunch of stuff and we'll take all the listings down and we'll make a big old box. The choir boy. I will find the choir boy and I will flash sale his little butt right now. Oh, yeah, he's a cutie. I probably have more. Let's see, flash sale. There you go. I have. Aww. I have a couple of Thumbelinas, I think. There's a lot of stuff that's not listed. Let me do the Sebastian. Still showing the monkey. Oh, you want me to pin him? Got it. There he is. I did it on the computer, and apparently it's not as nice on the computer. Or is not as obvious. Oh, he disappeared again when I pushed the button. Oh, you got him. Thank you, thank you. Yes. What else can I find for you? And it's a first purchase. Where's my bell? Where's my bell? Ring my bell. Where is my bell? Where's my bell? Oh, that's not okay. Oh, here it is. I appreciate you. So, you like that kind of look. Girls, angels. Okay, so let's look for some stuff. And that way you can fill up a box. Let's see what else we can find for you. I do have so much, you don't even know. So girls and angels, and you like the pastel-y color. I think there are some blue and white. What's the blue right by? Oh yeah, same blue. This is a Hager floral vase. It does have one little chip. That's what that blue one is, and it's marked Hager. Is that one in there? Whoops. Kind of a holiday looking side, doesn't need to be traditional colors. Let me make sure that this planter is in there. Let's see. Oh, nope. Let me change that. It's sitting. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here that I didn't put to buy it now. It's still sitting at auction. Maybe buy it now. Flash sales on everything is the sale. Vintage shell Hager floral planter. Save changes. Should be able to find it. It's C26. That's pinned, Sherry. That was sitting in the What a Crock show for October, but it doesn't need to wait till October. Let me flash sale it. She bought it. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Where's my bell? I'm gonna ring my bell just because it's Sherry. I know it's a good price. They go really well in the croc shows, but I'm impatient. I can't wait till October. Let's see. Ooh, somebody bought a doll. Yay! Thank you, Vintage Moonatic. She's pretty. All right. We're going to end this poll. 60% was the result. Let's see what else we can flash sale for you today. This one was supposed to be on sale. That's some fancy yarn. My mom was a knitter. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. I can't. I need an accountability partner. I need lots of accountability partners. I need that little dopamine hit, you know, that because I listed a bunch of stuff. That would be fantastic. Let's see. I'm looking for the stuff that has. I know you do. Oh, guess what? Guess what I started working on, Noel? You remember that book of foreign paper money? I started a new project in ChatGPT and started doing some research. started doing some research on them, and I hung out in some currency shows last night and asked some questions. Yup, yup, that's the one. We got some expenses around here. We need some monies. Hello, Miss Tina. You don't have to mod, but I'm modding you because I want people to follow my mods. Because I loves them. Hello! You did so good on your raid train today. Well, it was Beauty and the Beast themed. I forget the phrase though. Tale as old as time or something like that. Oh, you do? Be our guest. That's it. I see that theme a lot. I participated in that one once. Oh, here's another little doll that's got bookmarks on it. Flash sale. You did great though. They don't have. So they have refined your sort. You can do category. Why doesn't it have favorited? Can it just show me the favorited ones? Okay, so here's a little blue and white figure that looks a lot like the little choir boy. That one's cute. That one's pinned. I won't. I won't. It's only a half hour long, I think. You're gonna be my spotlight guest. Because Dean and Naomi won't be here. So they're going to Florida for a wedding. So we're gonna have the place to ourselves. Unless of course my son and my grandkids and my daughter in law come over. Oh, Tina, you shouldn't get nervous. You're a natural. Absolute natural. Any Teletubbies? Yes. In fact, I think there's one in the bin. let me flash sale it for you. And I think there's a couple of other Teletubbies. I don't know why. There we go. I have that one. That's one of the old 90s keychains. And I think there's a couple of plush that are in the barn. Thank you, Iffy Chick. Woohoo! Appreciate that. I could go see, because what I can do is I can restart this show. I could restart this show tomorrow. As long as you restart it within 24 hours, you can still bundle. IFYCHICK 30 Teletubbies. No, I don't think that there's any other ones listed, but there might be some other ones here that I can list at another time. Or I can hunt for them tonight, if you'd like, and load them into the Buy It Now, and then I can restart the show. Yeah, you want me to do that? Okay. I don't have any other requests right now, so let me go take a peek in the bin that I think they're in and see if I could list them right now. It might be in this bin, so we can take a look. Let's see. We have Ovaltine guy. Isn't he cute? Now, see, I'm touching these, so I gotta list them. That's the rule. Those are the rules. Whoever made those rules. Grab another bin here. So, old teen guy, that one is now going to be listed because I touched him. This is just some kind of fuzzy bear. If you're just rolling in here, everything is loaded in the Buy It Now. Oh, these are older bears. This might not be the right tote. That's a really old one. Now he's got to be listed. Oh, look at this one. Somebody loved the shit out of that deer. Cute. Oh, this looks like he might have been handmade. He's like, you can move his stuff around, but you can't pose him because he's floppy. Here is a TY bear. Very cute. That soft fur. He's pretty big, actually. It's not like Beanie Baby size. It's not looking like the Teletubbies are in this coat. This is Logo Bear, 1985. Any other wood animals besides the elephant? Yes, several. Well, look, whoever this guy is, Lamsey somebody. Are you into wooden animals? Johnny U? Carved ones? Okay, yes, I have some. Hold on. I'm just checking this bin for Teletubbies. I don't have, there should be more than the elephant in the bin though, unless I left it on auction. Let me double check. Yep, I left it on auction. Hold on. Let me change that. This one, I'm going to change this to a buy it now. And put it in this show. So that one is, let me pin that. There's the shorebirds. They are right here. There's also some other carved ones that are in the barn that are not preloaded. So those are those shorebirds. And there's a couple of different elephants. Wooden elephant. That one is agate. I also, for this little elephant, I do have little tusks for him that I bought off of another seller. Just can't seem to put my hands on them. And let's see, I have a carved owl somewhere. Hold on, I'm looking for Teletubbies. Aww. Look at this cute little bee. With his that's kind of cute. Sorry. Squirrel! I got distracted. All right. So this bin is not a Teletubby bin. There's no Teletubbies in there. I'm going to go grab another bin and see if I can find the Teletubbies. Just check and make sure that there aren't any offers waiting for me. I've never done a buy it now flash sale show. But I appreciate everybody that's rolling in and checking it out. I'm going to go grab another bin to check for Teletubbies. I'm going to put this one back. Let's check this one. See what we got here. This is a Bendy Bear. It has a Dr. Lori jacket on it. Cute. I wonder if it's Dr. Lori the appraiser. This one's got dust in it. This is Fuzzy Kitty, not a Teletubby. I'm trying. I'm looking for you. But if I don't find any, I can, like I said, I can list it. These are antique bears in this one as well. Another bear. Yeah, this one's all old bears. No Teletubbies. Nope. Not in this bin. It's a very big barn with a lot of totes. I'd be interested in seeing the owl and the elephant if you have the tusks. Oh, I don't know where those tusks went. Like I said, they didn't come with this elephant. I bought them as a random purchase from another seller. Let me grab another tote of plush and I will grab the owl. I looked through 6 totes and I didn't find the Teletubbies. But I have a note and I will look. All right, the wooden stuff. These are not low end. Forewarning. So this one is signed TJ Shellhorn. So that is one of the wood carved ones. These I need to get. I will not do these as a random pull. I don't know if Johnny is still here. Okay. Let's just check it. All right. Here's another one. This one is an eagle. This one is not signed, and this one is not nearly as elaborate. I'm guessing that this is probably a hobbyist piece. Pretty big. There is well, I guess this isn't an animal, some kind of puzzle box or something. Puzzle box. Oh, I guess I didn't grab the tote with the owl. And then there is a turtle. This one is also not signed. So there's that. To let me know, Johnny, if you have any interest in those. The duck, or the owl rather, that I'm looking for is it's a Bill DeHoos. Yeah, guy that wrote the book on carving birds. Let me look. I can't seem to put my fingers on the owl, but I do have a couple of other ones here. Let's see. This one's pretty cool. This one is some kind of polar bear. It looks like they carved it out of a burl. Is that the right word? A knot from a tree. He's pretty cool. Also have, and these obviously need some wood conditioner. This one is a little curled up squirrel or cat. I don't know. Either one of the two. Okay, so that's more your style. Okay. I wish I could find the owl. The owl is wow. Let's see. Got some alabaster eggs in here. Face. That is carved out of. Oh, that's adorable. No, that's not wood. I don't know what that's carved out of. Not an animal, though. That one's just cute. I'm thinking somebody was playing around with a lathe. Some kind of rain stick. Should have a top. Doesn't. This one is just little cat and a mouse. Wish I could find that owl. The owl is beautiful. Maybe I sold it. Did I sell it? I don't. All right, let me make one more pass through there. Check and make sure that I don't have any. I know. I'm sorry. I'm still looking. Okay, there's no offers. Like I said, I've never done a sit and flash sale show before. So I'm happy that you're giving me things to do. All right. I gotta heat up the coffee. Gotta keep the caffeine coming. Oh man, that's good coffee too. All right. Let's see if I can. I might have to give up on this owl chase. But did find a shoe. Somebody's talking to me. Hold on. Is Jan out getting coffee? No, it's hunting for a request. Yeah, no, I did see that he liked the turtle and eagle so far, but he's still waiting for the owl. So I found a shoe. Not an animal. I get it, but it's wood. So it sent me on a treasure hunt. I found a wooden candle thing. Cornwall Wood Products. I found a really, really pretty turned bowl, but it needs to be it needs to be sanded and retreated. It looks like somebody had, like, I don't know, maybe like those sugared fruits or something in it, but it's a very cool hand turned bowl. That's a nice piece. I feel like there's more than one of these. This has a little brass hinge on it. Oh, thank you, Kelly. And it's got a little palm tree. Guessing it's some kind of bookend. And I found a horse. So far. I'm sure there's more. I mean, it's a big barn. So we got those. I am not finding that owl. There's another wood something or other fish up here. I know that I 100% understand how this thing goes. Oh, there's a cat. Forgot about the cat. See what happens when you send me on a treasure hunt? And another elephant. Well, how cool are you, Jan? Good job. All right, so we got another elephant. He's sexy. That was an accident. I swear to God, Tina. That was not purposeful. He is a very sexy elephant. And he is heavyweight. I'm guessing that's walnut. Now this thing, I don't know what's happening here. So it looks like, you like that elephant? Okay. It looks like this is some kind of reef. And then there's a little fish. And I'm guessing that the fish is sticking out like that to go on the reef or something. Oh, it says something. Cuba. And then somebody's missing there. But wait, there's more. All right. Oh, the cat. There is a cat. Look at that cat. This one says made in the Philippines on the back. We're not having a whole lot of luck with the camera here because there's such a big mess behind me. So yeah. We are Siamese, if you please. But wait, there's more. What do we got down here? Oh, we got I have some of these wood bowls. Again, not an animal. But you can see that they were turned. I've got pokey things in wood. Pretty sure it's for corn on the cob or something along those lines. All right, I thought I saw something else. No, I didn't. Oh, I know what I saw, but it's a people, and you said that people freak you out. Hey, Wheezy, how was your dinner? Preston was slaving for you. This one. He's pretty cool. I do have a spooky witchy witch That's one of the die cuts in my Halloween show that is not yet listed. So Johnny sent me on a hunt, you guys. This is a buy it now. You know, anything that's already loaded. If you want me to run a flash sale on it, I will. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone do a show like this, but I figured, hey, give it a shot. Hold on, I'm checking my shelves here. Oh, I bought this from my friend Gordon. This guy's a little magnet. He's a little owl. Not the owl I was looking for, but an owl nonetheless. I'm checking my mini wall here. Oh, I have a birdhouse. It is hand turned. You need to move over, Missy. Yo, in the way. Keep bobbing and weaving you. That bear is a little top heavy. So this guy, I did all that work just to get to that thing and it doesn't fit. Hold on, I have another one. Maybe not. I'm not. I swear. You gave me direction. Very nicely done. Little baby birdhouse. Threaten me with a good time. Give me something to do. All right, I'm looking. I'm not showing this wall because this is my sort of personal, and it's only wood, right? You don't want the agate, the stone animals, or porcelain animals, or ceramic animals, or resin animals, or stuffed animals. This is me, I swear. I have friends in here, you can ask them. I'm always like this. Let's see. Not wood. This PVC. I think that's it. It's my show, damn it. Yeah, so that's what I got. Today. If I find any more, then you gotta just keep checking my products. It's not gonna be anytime soon if I find any more. Because that was a pretty in-depth hunt. For sure. For sure, right? They're so tiny. What do you want for the elephant, turtle, and eagle? Oh, I got them. Let's see. I don't know. I've never... Just pulled them out. Let's take a look. I think that I would do maybe 10 for this guy. This elephant, let me see. This elephant is definitely a higher end piece. What? All right, Google, you suck. Anywhere from $20 to $1,200. That's ridiculous. I just want a fair amount for it. Let's see. Let me not even look it up. Let me just look at him. I would be okay with 20 for him. He's pretty awesome. He's heavy. He's well done. He's also missing his tusks. Ironwood. What does that mean? What does that mean? Why is it 20 is good? Okay. Ironwood. So I would do 20 for him and 10 for him. And the turtle. The turtle is not signed. The duck was too fancy for you. You guys are sleepers on your knowledge. He's a sea turtle. Yeah. These people are on crack on what they. I would do 20 for him too. But they do need a little sanding. So I would do these 3 for $50. What you think? And you're the only person that's ever had the opportunity to buy them because you think that's fair? Okay. Let me make you a listing. I love it. Let's make a deal. And you didn't want any of the littles, right, Johnny? The little fishes or the cat or the horse or the shorebirds. None of these guys, right? Not now. I'm good with that. Oh, for the love. The fish doesn't stay. So you're not missing anything. Stupid fish. All right, let me get a box. These will not go over the goofy dimensional weight. Or dimensional size, rather. A weight. And lucky you, under 5 pounds. So you won't pay for shipping. Hi, Liz. Throw the fish in the pond. All right, we're gonna do. No, I don't want a Google Lens. I want a picture. All right, inventory. This is cool, kind of. I know it's not like, a million people in here, but this is way more my deal. Just kind of sit, hang out, show you my wares. Wood carved critter lot. As seen and inspected by Johnny during the live. I promise you, this is totally me. I'm always like this. Okay, we want the 5 pound item. Ships alone. Picture. Yep. Buy it now. 50. Reserve for live. Christina. Hey, Gigi, how are you? I'm breaking all the rules. I'm breaking all the rules, you guys. I'm doing. Here you go, Johnny. That is pinned for you. Yeah, I'm totally breaking the rules. I'm not running auctions. I'm hanging out with my new friends. Thank you, Johnny. Where'd he go? Where'd my bell go? Love it. I'm hanging out with my new friends. Amy says live ironwood can no longer be harvested. Well, that's an amazing deal then. Oh, and my old friends too, Gigi. Not understanding what I meant. My amazing first time buyers here that have come in to hang out with me today. I've got all of this stuff that I worked so hard at cleaning and listing and all that other stuff, and because I'm not, a big seller or whatever, my room is full of stuff, and now I'm bored. I'm tired of looking at it. You know what? I'm gonna write it down. I looked where I thought for sure it was. I even featured it on my Instagram. Oh, I did. I featured it on my Instagram. You know what? I bet you it sold on the Bay a long time ago. I've been having cognitive memory decline. I've been working on it. Yeah. But I'm going to hunt for an owl for you now. Yes! Do you remember it? It was also that guy. Bill DeHos. The guy who wrote the book on carving the birds. Yes. See, some of these people, Johnny, have been friends with me for a very, very long time, because I've been going through my mother's estate since. So my mom passed away in 2018, and I kind of started social media, I think, around 2020 or something like that. So, like, Day Trip Julie there, and Sherry, and Miss Maggie, and Noelle, they're the OG entertained by Jan's shenanigans people. Them's the OG. And Amy has put up with my crap. Amy lets me text her. Yes, before 2020 for Noelle. Yes, they are the OG folks. Yep, Kathy, but Kathy's not in here. Kathy doesn't do whatnot. Well, I don't know if they could tease you, but I mean, so I used to, my YouTube channel, right now this is streaming to my YouTube channel, and that's all that's been happening on my YouTube channel this year is my Whatnot streams. But originally, I used to strap a camera to my chest and work through my mom's house, my mom's estate. It was a huge, massive estate. 3 storage units, huge house, freight containers in the backyard, the season finale of Hoarders, but without the nasty. So they became friends with me watching me go through this, and that's why I said some of the people in this chat, they will tell you I am exactly, you get what you get. I haven't changed. I'm still the same damn Jan. And I still struggle with motivation. However, I do have to give myself some grace, because I did sell my mother's house. I didn't do it alone. I had a lot of help. I mean, with the Amy, you are like my therapist in my pocket. Free. You don't even charge my health insurance. Are you kidding? But I mean, with that, because I am an only child and, COVID happened and all this other stuff, um, there weren't a lot of people that could come help, nor would they want to. It was like so overwhelming. Noelle did. Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, we met on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel too. You would, Gigi? Aw, I appreciate you, girl, but I don't have the house anymore. But Noelle came out from Washington several times, and she she saved my life a couple of times, because the depression going through something like that as an only child is very real. You do your very best to put a smile on your face, and yeah. Yes, Wheezy. Oh, I forgot to tell her, Noelle. Wheezy opened some of the totes that I have never opened. I've never. They still had no. It said NG on the little label. Noelle Griffin was here. She packed them, but when Wheezy came to pick up all of her local pickup stuff, she got a bug up her ass for linens and vintage clothes, and she found a whole bunch. Yes, sign and date. Yeah, Noelle decided, instead of staying at my house, she wanted to, which dress? The Gunny Sacks one? The Gunny Sacks one is still here. She went for the lingerie. But anyway, Noelle decided to stay in my mom's house as opposed to staying at my house, because there was so much chaos at my house at the time, because my son and my daughter-in-law and my grandkids and my oldest son, my daughter-in-law and my grandkids were living there. And it was pretty hectic for Noelle. So she stayed at my mom's by herself, no air conditioning whatsoever. And she had a blow-up mattress that we set up in the toy room for her. And in the middle of the night, the ceiling fell on her. I swear to God. It was plaster and lath. And it just, the house was from like 1880 or whatever. And there were cracks through the plaster in all different kinds of places. And we had found this really, really old-fashioned fan. In fact, I think the fan is still here somewhere. No, it's not. I sold it at the flea market. Anyway, it was this stand-up fan, and the upstairs, everything was hardwood floors. And the fan was plugged in because it was so freaking hot in there, and the fan was vibrating the room. And we didn't notice. Noelle was there for like 2 weeks. And we didn't notice that the crack was like growing. all this plaster fell on her. She didn't get injured or anything like that. It was just a big chunk, but man, it was hilarious. And then, because Noelle is very, she did move rooms. Noelle was very in tune with my mom's spirit and essence in the house. Not like woo, not freaky stuff. Just, it was my mom's whole life was there, right? So she starts cracking jokes out loud with my mother, and she was like, "What, did I price something too low? What the hell?" I'm not joking. Oh, you guys think I make this shit up. It's been funny. It's been very, very funny. If anybody's coming in and don't care about my stories and just care about my sales, everything's loaded in the bin. There's like 300 and something. There was supposed to be 400 and something, but there's only 300 and something in there. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've never done a show like this before, where I just sit here and talk about stuff. But, some things never change. For example, my coffee is still in the microwave. And I probably have to heat it up again. No, it's perfect. It's gulpable temperature. But if anybody is looking for anything, oh my God, the raccoon. Yes. Oh, we got that on video. We got that on video. And all of this stuff, we were posting all of this stuff regularly on my YouTube channel. But when it got to the point, and then when the house was ready to sell, we started doing like a countdown. You know, we're like 54 days till closing and all this other stuff. And Dean was out here building out Journey's End and making the barn, and all of this is on my YouTube channel. And it just, even if just one person was watching my story and commenting on it, it brought me joy. It helped keep me going. It was accountability. And that's why I started this sale today with that accountability poll. You know, do you need an accountability buddy? Because, you know, I'm not doing the YouTube videos and stuff is time consuming. And I work full time, and it just, I can't incorporate it all. I'm getting older, man. I can't do it all like I used to do before. So it's different because I get away with being lazy. It's not lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm not, don't be self-deprecating, Jan. That's terrible. I'm not lazy. I'm old. I'm weak. You're right. You're right, Noelle. Don't let me do excuses. I'm weak, damn it. I'm weak. I've got a great big whiteboard in here. Let's look. I'm not that weak. She's weak. All right, look. Oh, wait. You're all tangled up. Hold still. All right. Here's my whiteboard. Right? Look at the notes to myself. I'm so mean to me. Go clear a shelf. Look at this one. If you want to play, wait a minute. Hold it still, Jan, for the love of God. If you want to play and create, list your shit. There's more. I am in a different place now. I am for sure. But I got really sick. For anybody that is wondering what the hell I'm doing. I did. I got really, really sick. I had a horrible, horrible iron deficiency. I am still selling stuff, you guys. You can interrupt me anytime, just like Johnny did, and send me hunting in the barn, because that's, you know, primarily. Yes, I do find Noelle notes. You're so funny. Oh, the Black Hornets. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my God, you guys have such good memories. So yeah, I got sick after we moved. So we sold, the house sold, we closed on Halloween of 2022? 2022 or 2023 or something like that, closed on my mom's house. And then we turned around and prepped my house. For sale. And then I kind of like, I just got really sick. It was like I was on autopilot for like 5 years. That's true. That's true, Sherry. I was on autopilot for like 5 years. Just that's all I did. Oh, those hornets. Right. Right. Noelle cleared the property. So that's what I was getting at. After we sold my house, we moved out here, but when we got the keys to this place was, I think, the second or third time Noelle had come to visit, and I can't remember if it was the second or third. It might have been the third. We got the keys, and Noelle used to be a landscaper. So she goes, yes, yes, we totally had planned on working just at my mom's house, and we got the keys to the house early. They closed early. So Noelle was clearing the whole property. The property had been abandoned for like 10 years. So there was like all this landscaping stuff and everything else. Yes. Yes, she cleared the property here. And then Noelle started helping with the stuff here because they left all the stuff behind, right? So this was like they like bred cats at this house. So there was like 15 different cat trees and all this little kitty cat stuff. So Noelle was helping around here, and she was pricing everything that they left around here, and then we did a live sale from here with no internet, and it was it was awful. And then before Dean started cutting up the trailer, Noelle wanted to go. I was like, that thing smells disgusting. I didn't want to go in there. But of course, I'll follow Noelle right off a freaking cliff because I'm her little lemming, right? So she starts going into the trailer, and there's a part, she's got a flashlight because there was no power in there. She's got a flashlight, and we're walking, and as I'm walking through, we were live. We were live doing that. I'm pretty sure we were live. We were live doing this because, we thought, just like I'm live now, and I'm just, blah, blah, blah. Yes. And then we went in there, and I was walking behind Noelle, and I stepped on a raccoon's foot or tail, or all you heard was, and it moved under my, I screamed the highest, girliest scream I have ever heard come out of me in my entire life. And that was all caught on live. But those were the days. Oh yeah, you've laughed harder. There's been more. Yeah. Good stuff. But now it's like, for the OG folks, they get where it's come from, but taking all that time off, I had 4 surgeries, you guys. 4 surgeries. I had fibroid surgery, and then I had an ablation surgery, and then they cut open my neck right here, and I had a nodule on my parathyroid, or so, anyway, they cut open my neck and went after this nodule because my calcium was off the charts. And then I had a hysterectomy, and the hysterectomy was just yes, Noelle. The hysterectomy was just this year. So I'm just now, it takes, I would say it was probably 8 to 10 weeks after the surgery. All of a sudden I started to feel like my old self again. And my brain wasn't firing on 2 pistons anymore. And I wasn't forgetting everything anymore. And it's been a process. So yeah. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, here I'm 53 years old now. Shit. Yeah. And I don't have the energy that I had when I was 40 something. So trying to figure out how to fit it all in with a full-time job, I just, in sleep. Yeah, I know. You're old. You're an old fart. You're the smartest old fart I know, though, and I love you. You're my bestie. You're my bestie. All right. It doesn't look like we're buying anything here. What else should I do? Somebody give me something to do. Give me something to look for. Aw, share. But look at you. You're traveling. You're retired. That's freaking exciting. Oh, would love to be able to retire. I think that if I were able to retire right now, it would change the course of everything. Again, I'm looking for more things to flash sale here. Amy just quietly giggles. Yeah, wait till you see it, Sherry. The raised beds that Dean made for me and everything else, they are completely taken over by weeds this year. Because this year there was all kinds of stuff that happened that I'm not going to get into on a live. That took a lot more attention. Ephemera packs enlisted. That's not what's in here. That would mean that I would have to drag another tote in here. So here, I'll tell you what's in here. I started this whole, I'm trying to do things differently from the projects. So I have raid trains coming up. Dean's slowing down too. Don't tell him I told you that. But he is definitely slowing down. And tomorrow, he's getting all of his... Oh, I would love to work on the miniatures, but that is not solving the barn. So tomorrow he's getting the majority of his top teeth pulled out, and they have a plate ready for him after they're pulled. Yes, physically he's slowing down. Okay, so I have raid trains coming up. I have 3 in September. One is, and I want to, oh my God, September is like soon, isn't it? Holy crap. Okay. Well, see, I needed to just babble for an hour and a half to figure out my focus. And my focus is right in front of my face. Okay, yeah. So raid trains. So I've got a couple of raid trains. In I love participating in raid trains. Not because I sell a whole lot of crap, because I really don't. Because Whatnot is so saturated with raid trains. There's raid trains running all the time. So, but they give me focus and they give me a deadline. Yep, I have 3 here. Look, they all have their own folder. Look how organized I am. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay, so September 9th, we have Frame Frenzy. And that one is hosted by Caitlin from Opal's Attic Vintage and Jenna from Elm Street Finds. And I am at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be all... Oh, girl, you don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. I'm not gonna talk about it here because the story of my vacation is freaking priceless. It was life-changing of my vacation. It's so funny. Okay, so Frame Frenzy. This is all artwork. Yes, I took a vacation off of work because I was very angry at work, and I needed to unplug from work. Yes. So the Frame Frenzy raid train is going to be artwork, and it's going to be different than what I thought it was going to be when I signed up for it, because right now things are in flux with shipping on Whatnot. It's fine if you stay within the 12 by 12 by 12, the 1728 cubic inches. Right. You have to do it. You have to do it like you do on other platforms now. It's not just weight based. So when it comes to larger, heavier artwork, everything has to have its own shipping profile. Otherwise, the price just keeps going up and up and up because dimensions are in there now. Yep. 100%. Yep. Because so many people were just leaving 12 by 12 by 12 box, and Whatnot was just eating the cost. So I had my report card. I want you to know my Whatnot report card, 100%. Whatnot did not pay a single unintentional dollar. Yep. Noelle was 100% too. Yes. So smaller art pieces, I want to make sure that everything stays under that 1728 cubic inch dimensional size. I'm okay with the weight going over, but I'm not letting the dimensional size. So it's going to be smaller artwork for that raid train. So that is what I'm going to focus on as soon as I unload all of these shelves. So I will probably move. Let me see what shows I have booked. Upcoming. Your battery is low. Nuh-uh. Oh, because it's not. I got disconnected from the brick. Totally knew that. Okay. There we go. All right. So what do I have booked here? I have a mini show booked for next week. That would be my first mini show. And I might move that. I have TBD in front of the shows. Yes, exactly. I have tons of them. So I have TBD in front of the shows that I have a tendency to move around, because I put them there as like a placeholder that I want to do that theme, but I'm not actually prepped to do that theme. I mean, I am, but I'm not. And minis is where I want to go. Yes, indefinite TBD. Minis is what I want to be doing come January 1st, 2027. I want to be minis and quilting and sewing machines and playing with my miniature table saw, and I want a 3D printer, and I want a freeze dryer, and I want a bigger dehydrator, and I want a garden. I want Jan. I want all things Jan. January 1st, 2027. Probably not in the middle of winter in New York. I realize this, but it's still, yes, by spring, I want everything listed by the end of this year. And by spring, I want to be doing all things Jan. And I don't know if I will change my screen name. I might. I haven't decided yet. But this chapter, Antiques from Karen, it's time for it to come to a close and do Jan. And I've given 7.5 years of my life to my mother's legacy, and I think she's pretty tickled to have my undivided attention for that long, to be honest. But I want new balance. So, yeah. Yeah, you told her to leave me alone. So the 3D printing is not so all of my goals and hopes and dreams and everything else are not necessarily to do it for the purpose of making money. I mean, I do. Yes. Yes. And the brand is out there. Julie, you'll have to tell me what you think about this. The brand is out there. I created it when I made the decision to dedicate my life to my mom's estate. And it's out there, but there's nothing on it. So there's an email, there's a YouTube, it's out there. And I think it's like, what is it called? Jan learns what she wants or something like that. But that's what I want to do. I want to learn stuff. I want to learn how to can. I want to go back to, because this is now. Yes. Yes. You need to come get a sewing machine for me. Oh no, she bought you one. That's right. Yes, it's Jan's turn. That's Preston. That's Wheezy's husband. And he's amazing. He's so freaking smart and so creative. He loves to cook. And Wheezy's like, here you go. I bought all these vintage clothes from Jan, and Preston took care of all the pressing and the Mia, how are you doing, girl? I have been praying for you every single day. You did, Sherry? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, Mia, it's so good to see you. I've been trying to, she still does her live sales on YouTube. 4 treatments done and 1 more to go. Yes! Explicit is turned on. If you get offended easily, I'm about to swear, fuck cancer. Sorry, God. Girl, stop getting cancer. Stop it. Stop it right now. 1 treatment to go. You go, girl. Yes. Oh, damn it. I started crying. Yeah, Amy did too. Nope. And it's been trying to knock Mia down so freaking bad. She's in so many body parts. Yes, Preston. Woohoo! Preston dropping the F-bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't know how many times Mia's been under the knife now. But you got this, girl. He doesn't hand us what we can't handle, right? I know. That's crazy that didn't. You be nice, Noelle. Well, it's so nice to have a room full of the OG folks. Nope. Yeah, I would think that something was wrong with you if you were like super nice. I gotta be honest. I would be like, she's lost her edge. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I lie. I lie. All right. So we're going to start wrapping it up here. Aw, you did? That's because you're a crybaby poopy pants and nobody knows it. I do. So we're going to try to find somebody to raid here. I'm only going to stay on for a couple more minutes. We are definitely not selling anything right now, but we did sell some things earlier, so that's amazing. So my focus now is all of this stuff that is listed in my shop. No, that was the goal of this show, was to be preloaded. Preloaded flash sales. If you want something, tell me. There's 300 and something items in there. So we sold some things earlier, And now all of the stuff that is in my buy it now, it is coming off of these shelves. And I am putting a SKU on whatever tote they are, and they're going into the listed, waiting to go to its new owner category. And yeah, and then I'm not going to show it anymore, because see, that's the difference with Whatnot. With the other platforms, you list it and forget it. Well, you can't forget it when you're selling live. It has to be here. So all of this stuff is going to come down, and we are going to focus on these raid trains. So Frame Frenzy, I'm going to try to keep everything under the dimensional, so that it's only $7.75, which is really good for ground advantage, for up to 5 pounds. So that's the only stuff that I'm going to pull for this. And then I have the Rusty Market raid train on the 19th, while Miss Sherry is coming to stay with me. She's going to come spend the night. We're going to have fun, and we're going to go live, and we're going to do something stupid on my YouTube channel. I'm sure of it. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to do? But Miss Sherry has been doing local pickup on her purchases, and she's coming through. She's got a whole itinerary that still needs to be done, but I am on the itinerary. So the Rusty Market raid train, that is, this is going to be fun for me, because I love the rusty, crusty salvage stuff. So I want to get the hardware, and the old tools, and I have onlays and just salvage. I love the salvage stuff. If you guys like salvage, I highly recommend that you follow Williams. Is it Williams Rustic Salvage or Williams Salvage, or I don't know. Bye, Noelle. They do, yes, Williams Rustic Salvage. So they do a salvage raid train all the time on Sundays. They're the host of it, and it's huge, and it's massive, and it's amazing. And all of the sellers that are on it they bring the fire. And I got to participate once, but I was, a goofball and crazy nervous and everything else. So I haven't been invited back yet, but I love that theme, and I have a lot to go with that theme. I have stuff like this, like this is, I don't even know what's the year on this newspaper. I don't know. The newspaper is not in English, but like for onlays and frame pieces and salvage stuff. So this is the kind of stuff. It's not just about rust. It's about repurposing. So that's on the 19th. And then on September 27th is the Festival Fall Farmhouse. And that, I'm going to focus on kitchen for that. So those are the 3 categories that I am going to try to stick to for the month of September, and not squirrel all over everything, because yeah. And then there's also a Halloween show in there. Where's the Halloween show? I don't have a folder for that. That's on the 13th. Whoops. All right, I need to make a folder for that to remind me. So, yeah, you should see my dog. My dog with her twirly tail. Yes, but I have the Crocs that I have left here. I've shown a couple of times. I'll still keep showing them, because it's always different people. But like this one here, this one will probably cost a fortune to ship through whatnot right now. But sometimes people are willing to pay for the older stuff, and that one's definitely an antique. So yeah, artwork, Halloween, Rusty Crusty, and then wrap it up with fall. And then fall will have Halloween stuff and kitchen stuff and things like that. So that's going to go on my whiteboard so that I don't squirrel and lose focus. Let's not use a Sharpie, Jan. Use a dry erase marker. All right. Frames. So we're going to do artwork. And that is September 9th. And Halloween. September 13th. Rusty. We're going to do hardware for that show. And that is 19th, when Miss Sherry is here. And the 27th was basically everything fall farmhouse. Night, Preston. Yeah, I will do that. First, let's raid. We got to raid somewhere. It's time to raid. It's 7. Okay, we'll wait one more minute because a lot of people are probably going live. Let's see who's coming up here. Followed hosts. Let's see where I want to send y'all. Who's coming on at 8? Oh, I would send you to see Erica, but she's not on until 8:08. What time on Saturday for the meetup? Aren't you like one of the co-hosts of it? Aren't you going to tonight? Tomorrow? What's today? Thursday. You're going tonight, right? Oh, when I'm going. As soon as I get up on Saturday morning, I'm going to head that way. I wanted to ride my motorcycle, but the weather is not going to agree with that. So I'm not going to be able to ride my bike. Oh, let's see. Where? Ooh, I wonder if Jenna's still in here. Jen and Bernie. All right. I know exactly where we're going to take you guys. All right. Salt and pepper. $3 starts is what my man is doing. Have fun.